try this black one first. Single Colorado copper blade. A couple of them got hit on that trailer hook yesterday, so we're gonna definitely employ that. And here's a trick, guys. This is something, oh yeah, baby. I love giving you little tips and tricks, man. You take an O or a split ring. If you don't have trailer hooks, you take a split ring and you just put it around the hook and then use like a piece of rubber or whatever to stop it. So that's a little technique you can use if you don't have trailer hooks, which I didn't last night. So innovation, baby. Think with your brain. Isn't this cool? It's like a southern lake right now, all this flooded brush. You don't really see that too often up here in the north. All right, so I'm gonna run it parallel with these banks here. I'm gonna run it along these points and then in these pockets. Just gotta be very thorough. Fish yesterday were hitting it on like a slow roll. All right, and look. When I run this spinner bait along that shallow brush and I don't get hit, most of the time I'll come back along with a crankbait. All right, let's put this little custom baby where they live. Yes, I painted that. Thank you very much. And it runs true. Yesterday I had a nice smallmouth hit my crankbait, like right here, and then Jay Lee followed up with the swim bait. You know, I'm also gonna worm this today. I didn't worm any of this flooded stuff yesterday. Probably a mistake. But that's why you live and learn, bro. There he is. That's a big fish. Oh my God. That's a muskie or something, bro. Come back out of the brush. Holy shit. That's a muskie. Yeah, that's a pike. Yeah, that's a pike. Oh my God, dude, I have 10 pound test right now. Oh, that's a striper. Oh, that's a striper. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. No, 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 no. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, on the custom, look, evidence right here. Look at that, my bait. That's my baby. That's my bait. I just want to scream. Oh my God, I want to scream. Oh, I thought that was for sure a muskie, and it's a freaking even better, even better, even better. Still very lively. I don't know know what to say. Thank you. Look, 10 pound line, custom crankage. Yeah, that'll make you feel good for a week. Oh yeah. Wow. All right guys, so I haven't had many words, you know, since that catch about 20 minutes ago. Rightfully so. You know, how do you top that? You know the vibes. It was fantastic. You know, like I said, there's really no words that will sum all of that excitement and just not luck. I don't believe that that's luck. I believe that's right place, right time, and I was prepared. So, you know, sometimes you come out here, you're not prepared, you're not hitting the right things, and things don't line up. And sometimes it's the opposite. And we started the day off, everything aligned, and that fish bit. Luckily got him right in the corner of the mouth, perfectly hooked, and I was able to free spool right when that fish hit. You know, I was like, holy shit, we got something large and in charge as well, because I'm throwing 10-pound copolymer P-line CXX, and you know, 10-pound test on a big striper like that. It's a big fish. A lot of power. Like, those fish make largemouth and even smallmouth. I mean, it makes their fight seem minimal. They have a lot of power, a lot of body. They have more girth, you know, on the tail, so they're able to push more water. They're a lot faster and more nimble, so that was just a different fight than I'm used to, and luckily I played it well. Used some of my past experience to fight that fish, because I've had so many heartbreaking days where I've hooked up with something big like that, and then I don't fight it right, and I snap it off, and it breaks my heart for years. You know, you never forget those fish. So I was just glad everything lined up. I fought that fish correctly. Wow. Blessings. Let's continue. This is the bait that I'm throwing for, you know, a little while this morning, and that's what we got that striper on. It's a little, pretty much like a Bandit 300 KO. Medium rod, moderate fast action. Pissy Fun Perseus. Crazy. Oh my God, I am so happy. Oh my God, that fish was just, I mean, that fish was out there right off the point. What a way to start your day. And so as you can tell, I'm up against this wall here, and when I'm not with a co-angler and I'm not, you know, I don't backboat anybody, I like to line up on these walls and crank them parallel in the 12-foot, 15-foot zone, like whatever zone I'm trying to crank, I'll parallel to that specific depth. So I'm trying to be in 12 feet. So I got the ass of the boat out in 15 and I'm sitting in about 10 right off this wall. So it's a very sharp drop. Typically in the very early spring, these are really good spots. Fish like to have deep water access. Even in those shallower areas, they've been chilling. You know, they got deep water access nearby. So that's a key. You got to remember that. That's a smallmouth. Hit it by the boat. That's gnarly. That fish hit right by the boat, guys. I just turned the camera on because I was bringing it in. It's not a bad smallmouth either. Look at that, it came right out. Alright. Nice smallmouth on the crankbait. Another one on my custom bait. I'll show you it again. They're liking it. Just stay down, stay diligent. Wow. That was interesting because that fish hit so far out. Like, it was at the end of the cast, I was bringing it in. And I was like, all right. And then bam. I don't care when they hit it, where they hit it, how they hit it, just hit it, you know? I'm happy. So I'm not sure that it's like a pattern yet, but it seems like if I follow up with the crank on these outer edges from this grass, if they're not hitting in the grass, I can pick one up on the outside. I was saying that when I first started the day, that I thought that might happen, but now I've got 2 fish on that same sort of deal. So once you make it to like 3 fish, you can pretty much call it a pattern. We're at 2 fish right now of 2 different species that were doing similar things, hanging on main lake flats, or what used to be flats, and now they're just kind of rounded off points in shallower areas than most of the other parts of the lake are deeper drops. So So you have a few areas where it's just flats. It's tough because I want to hit right at the outskirt of this flooded stuff, but you don't want to get too far off. They seem to be related to it. Last minute hit. Last minute hit. All right. Here we go. Another fish. Look at how red those eyes are. Can't see in one eye. That eye is good. Can't see on that one. Look, came right out. Definitely the bucks coming out to play. That's 4. All right, everybody, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what's happened today. I don't wanna speak too loud because there's a few boats out here. It's really quiet, and I think I'm the only one catching fish, so I don't exactly want to give away everything unless they're subscribed to my channel, which I don't think they are, so we're gonna keep it quiet. So in the morning, I got that first striper off of a point, off of some flooded bush on my custom crankbait. Then I got another smallmouth, like up lake a little bit on the same sort of cover, flooded bush, main lake, point, shallow water. Then to my surprise, I switched up to a black and blue Strike King jig, the Bitsy flip jig, black and blue, with a Berkley Power Hog trailer, 3-inch. Yeah, I pitched up in some shallow cover again, hooked the largemouth. It was like a nice 2.5 pound largemouth. Then brought the spinnerbait back to this cove because I figured there's probably some more fish moving up shallow as the day warms. And sure enough, I throw up in this flooded stuff right here. And boom, got a nice buck bass, about 1.5 pounds. So we're at 4 fish, 4 keepers, and we just need 1 more for the limit. And when you get a limit, you get close to a limit, you get 1 fish. It's a blessed day. So I'm happy to be out here. I'm happy for how things have gone. I haven't explained too much to you guys because you've seen what's been going on. It's kind of a mix so far. Crankbait, spinnerbait, jig. Let's see what they come on next. All right, so that last fish came on the War Eagle, front Colorado silver, back willow gold. I think it's a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait. Thrown on the Pissy Fun Serpent with a high-speed reel. This is a medium heavy extra fast action rod. Throwing 30-pound braid to a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. And we're gonna stay relatively shallow, I think, the rest of the day. We've been fishing mostly shallow. That's where we got all our fish. Nobody else is doing this on the lake, by the way. Kind of hesitant to put this video out. Probably put it out late so people don't jack my swag. Because this is a cool bite, I'm telling you, dude. All right, maybe we have to approach it a little different than we did the other day. Let's see if this jerkbait can survive around this shit. Oh my God, if they smash the jerkbait, I'll be a happy man. You'd think being inside for 3 months you'd have some wrist practice, but no. I wasn't quite prepared for this, okay? This jerkbait takes some work and it hurts my arm, dude. For real. No, it's because it's a KO, a 110 KO, and not the original Mega Bass. Those joints are like butter. Just twitch, twitch, twitch. They do their own thing. These, no, you have to twitch, twerk, pop, twitch, twerk, pop. In that order. Or else you're just wasting your time. That's a fish. That's a fish. That's a fish. Holy shit. Made a little adjustment. That's crazy. That's wild. I love it when it comes together like that. jerkbait. That is a solid bass right there. Look at that, guys. Back here in the shallows. Now for the release. It's really a good feeling. Hooking them on your own stuff, you know. The 110. Doing its magic. See ya, babe. Be free. Drag was perfect. Everything was perfect there. It just lined up, and I just had a feeling. If I start throwing a jerkbait, fish aren't really trying to chase too much, but when that thing suspends in front of their face, it's hard for them to not eat it. On the spinnerbait. As soon as the sun came out, I decided, let me go back to the spinnerbait because I feel like they might react to a little bit of flash. And then sure enough, there you go. Check that out, dudes. Just goes to show you, you switch up, use your head. Man, she gobbled it. Timing is everything. I mean, I guarantee that fish wouldn't have eaten if it was up there, if I was up here, you know, an hour or two ago. The warming trend and the sun and a few things happened, so I think it's pushing these fish up a little shallower. And they already were shallow, so when they hold even shallower, that's a good thing.